Hello, I am here with your February 16th, 2021 tarot using the Crow Tarot. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our messages. I was inspired to use this deck today. I have two ravens in my neighborhood that I believe were last year's juveniles, as they're always together and they have gotten bigger over the course of this past year. And I don't know what had them all excited today, but they were all excited about something. And the last few times that has happened, there has been some sort of animal that is not normally seen around my neighborhood that has been in my neighborhood. And I feel it's some sort of an alert system. All right. They want to talk, but they want to talk in great big bunches. So in the past, when they were freaking out, there was a large pileated woodpecker. This thing's huge. I'd never seen one in my neighborhood before. And the second time that they really had a huge freak out like what they were doing today, there was a martin. Kind of like a weasel that was roaming through the backyards. So very, very interesting. I was not able to find if they were just playing around or if there was something hanging around that they wanted to get somebody's attention about. All right. See if we can get one more card. I guess they didn't like it when I wasn't taking their 5 and 6 cards falling out at once. Okay, this might be a short 2-card reading. Unless there's some good stuff on the bottom. Okay, well this one, 2 of Wands, this is one of the ones that was trying to come out earlier. So the two that jumped out are the King of Wands, very fiery, passionate, very business-like. Now, as you can see, there is the infinity symbol. I'm hoping you guys can see that all right. And infinity, to me, talks about abundance in an infinite source. And the King of Wands definitely does have an infinite source of fire, passion, get up and go, drive. Very closely linked to the Emperor type energy, only not quite as overpowering. Up next, we have the Major Arcana card of Temperance. As you can see, there is some water imagery in this card, usually depicted as Archangel Michael in more traditional looking tarot. It's very angelic and soft, talks about patience, balance, kind of using a bit of a softer energy, definitely kind of tempering down that fire and passion and drive of the King of Wands, kind of bringing him back down to earth. Up next, we have the card of Aquarius, and that's the Star card. This is also Major Arcana. And now this is from the bottom of the deck. So this is what is coming up underneath, helping the King of Wands and Temperance. And the Star card also talks about hopes, dreams, and balance. So there's a lot of balance here with Temperance and the Star. I showed you guys this one, the 2 of Wands. Talks about being at a bit of a crossroad, needing to make a decision. However, there really is no wrong decision. You just have to make one. And the 2s also often talk about balance. So there's a lot of balance coming in this reading. And the final card that was kind of speaking to me from the bottom of the deck is the last card of the Major Arcana, and that's the World. The World card, ending and completion, ending of a cycle. Has a bit of all of the elements in it. Most notably the crown and the staff, which is also seen in the King of Wands card here that I'm looking at. So we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads. We need to make a decision because a cycle has been completed. We need to decide how we are moving into this next cycle. What is being presented here for advice in this moving into the next cycle is give yourself some time, some patience. Be patient with yourself in this process because we are balancing out the old with the new. We do have time to sit and think about it, to be logical where maybe we want to drive forward and dive in head first. This is having a little bit of caution, using a little bit of restraint before we move forward on any decision, regardless of what we do end up deciding. Once that kind of cycle has ended, you've collected your information, you've weighed all your options, then it's time to drive forward and to do so with everything that you've got, because the King of Wands doesn't do anything half-heartedly. So that is your Tuesday, February 16th, 2021 tarot. Talk to you tomorrow.